What is up, everybody? Welcome into another episode here on Wide Eye Sports. Today, we're going to be talking Week 18 and playoff predictions, as well as a little award prediction. Just going to talk about the awards, the favorites for the awards, that kind of stuff towards the end of the episode. But let's start with where our bread is buttered, and that is the playoffs. We are here, boys. We are on the edge of the playoffs. I have the playoff predictor up on my screen. We're going to go through all the games, and we're going to see how we think Week 18 is going to shake out and see what the playoffs are going to look like on our end. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Get the playoff predictor up on the screen.
How'd we do last week?
I haven't done the Excel sheet, so I don't know. Or you just mean with the prediction, like this prediction?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how we did. We didn't do terrible.
Because I feel like I was off for a couple because like I had Tampa winning.
Yeah, that didn't work out. I know I had Tampa losing because I'm off Tampa. I can't trust Tampa at all. I cannot trust them. So this is the order in which the NFL released. They're going to do the games next weekend. So Saturday is going to be Carolina, Tampa Bay, Seattle, San Francisco. And I would just like to say Seattle, San Francisco should be the Sunday night game. They should have switched this Baltimore-Pittsburgh game to the noon or the first game on Saturday and switched this to Saturday night and then this to Sunday night.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of stoked for Ravens Steelers.
Man, I'm super stoked. All right, let's get into this. All right, Carolina at Tampa Bay.
He's like, I'm tired of that.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I'm taking Carolina. They look bad, but I cannot trust Tampa. I cannot trust them to win the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think they looked bad.
I am taking Carolina because I'm hoping that if I jump off the Tampa Bay wagon, maybe Baker will win and we'll jump into the playoffs.
Spoon's trying to reverse psychology of the universe right now to help Baker Mayfield.
So.
Been there.
Because I want Baker there.
He's like, I'm doing anything for you, Bake.
As of right now, that I will not be going to any more Cowboys games because when I don't go is
better.
It's better somehow.
It's
they
better.
Still lose some games, but yeah. 0-2, so
0-2. All right, Seattle at San Francisco. Man, I'm gonna say it. I think San Francisco wins this game.
Do you think this is the one? Do you think it's going to be a Sam Darnold shit in the bed, kind of like how he did last
I don't
year?
necessarily think it'll be a shit in the bed game. I don't think it'll be that. I don't think those were his fault. I think those were the line's fault. And I can make a whole episode on offensive line and quarterbacks and how those translate. We're not going to do that today. I just would like to say that I think the majority of what happened in those games were team and Sam issues, not just Sam issues. And like he's shown at times this year, he's not perfect. He's not Josh Allen. He's not just going to go out there and be Superman every week and win you football games left and right, but he is going to be competent and he is going to struggle sometimes. But that being said, I am going to ride with the 49ers because I think their offense is nigh unstoppable right now. I mean, their punters punted twice in the month of December, and they get a home game.
Let me make the next pick because I'm actually going with Seattle here. I think both offenses are great, but I trust Seattle's defense more than I do the 49ers defense right now.
Okay.
Really?
I'm going Seattle. So I want
Dalton
to be the tiebreaker. That's why I did that.
Oh man, you freaking. Let's see. They played the Colts this past week, right?
Yeah.
No.
Or wait, the Niners? No, they played the Bears.
Niners played the Bears.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
potential game of the year candidate. I mean, another one. We say it every week. This was another game of the year. This is the first time in regular season history that an NFL game was tied 7-7, 14-14, 21-21, 28-28, 35-35. It only happened one other time.
Can I just make a quick statement about my fantasy team for this game? Just real quick. I was playing for the championship, and I looked at this game, and I was like, man, this is going to be a high-scoring game. I was right about
Niners-Bears?
Yes, Niners-Bears was going to be a high-scoring game, and I was right. So I started DJ Moore over
Oh,
Ramondre Stevenson
bro, no.
because I thought, man, I want a piece of that. I want a little bit of that. What a terrible
Cowboys
game
just
you
released
did.
Trayvon Diggs.
Good.
Yes.
I figured that was gonna happen.
Good.
happened.
Yeah, because the whole weird. No, I don't want to get off track.
Yeah.
But yeah, DJ Moore, thank you for putting up. What I think he had one catch for like.
Yeah, he was bad. It was
6
bad. He was like the
yards,
only one
17
not
yards.
getting time.
Yeah,
DJ Moore has fallen off the map this season.
that was wild.
crazy.
But anyway,
anyways, Dalt, who you taking? Seattle or San Francisco?
San Francisco.
San Francisco at home. All right. Green Bay, Minnesota, both teams likely starting backups. JJ McCarthy does have a chance to play, whereas I think they're just going to sit Jordan Love because they can't go up or down.
That kid. Oh my god,
Just
sit
sit that kid.
Oh my god, dude, he just keeps getting hurt, and it's like it's a nothing game. Like, just sit him. Fuck.
I think if he can play, he should play.
He's gonna die.
He's going to die.
Fuck, dude, he can't play. He hasn't played a full season healthy. I mean, same with Jackson Dart. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah.
like they're in a very similar boat, just injury prone. And
I do feel that they are both they both have to learn the lesson of body maintenance on the field. They darts are a little more self-inflicted in my opinion. But McCarthy also has to learn that he can slide feet first instead of head first.
yeah,
McCarthy has to learn that holding onto the ball to the last second to try to get that throw off and taking a huge hit isn't always the thing to do.
Minnesota is 6.5-point favorites right now in this game.
Yeah, I think Minnesota wins
which
this
is
game.
wild. I don't know if Malik Willis plays, dude. He kind of was balling out.
I mean, this Vikings defense has been, balling out would be an understatement.
I lean to Minnesota here.
I'm going Minnesota here.
I don't know if I would take them by a touchdown though. Almost a touchdown. Jeez.
I'll take Green Bay, but
All right,
nothing
Cleveland at Cincy. I'm taking Cincy here.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
know. I mean, Browns looked pretty good against.
Browns were at home. Browns were at
Yeah,
home.
they
We've
were at
talked about
home.
this. They were at home. They're on the road. Different team.
Yeah, Cincinnati's 7.5-point favorites, more than a touchdown. Yeah, touching that.
Indy at Houston. I'm taking Houston in this game.
For sure. Riley Leonard, Phillip Rivers, Shivery Timbers.
Dallas at New York. I'm taking Dallas.
Yeah,
Yeah, give me Dallas.
yeah. They're not gonna lose to New York.
Saints at Atlanta. I'm taking Atlanta.
Yeah, give me Atlanta.
All right.
Last home game of the season, they're gonna go off.
Just beat the Rams. They're finishing on a high note.
Yeah.
Tennessee at Jacksonville. Give me the Jags.
Are the
Yeah.
Jags still playing for anything?
Yeah, because if they lose, Houston gets the division. If they win,
Okay.
if Houston loses to Indy first, I don't think they play at separate times. I think they're
No,
both
they
noon
they
games.
both they're both noon games.
Yeah, so they're gonna start starters. Buffalo over New York. I think we can all agree on that. Detroit, Chicago. Dan Campbell said if they're healthy, they're playing. What do we think about this game? I am gonna lean Detroit personally.
That's what sucks. So San
I like the
Francisco.
Bears.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I like the Bears. So
Can you click the Bears here? Just
Yeah.
click them.
It doesn't move them up. They stay in the same spot no
They
matter
stay
what. They're
no
either
matter
the
what.
2 or the. If the Eagles win and the Bears lose, they're the 3 seed. So, I mean, I don't think the Bears really care who they face between the Rams and the Packers. Both are going to be tough games for them. Packers being a division rival, Rams being one of the best teams in the NFL. But the Packers are going to come Jordan Love off 2 weeks of rest. It's going to be a tough game either way, so I don't think they're super concerned. Whereas Detroit has the motivation of beating Ben Johnson. That's everything to them.
Yeah.
This is their Super Bowl per se. So the Bears are playing just another game and the Lions are playing in their Super Bowl. I think this is going to be a shootout and the Lions are going to be Lions going to come out on top.
Spoon.
I was going to take the Bears. So,
Yeah.
All right, Bears get it. So Chargers at Denver. Man.
I think Denver plays their starters here
Oh, they have to.
because they want
'Cause
that.
New
They want to
England
lock
plays
up.
New England plays in the afternoon slate, so they have to. Because if New England wins and Denver loses, New England gets the 1 seed.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
still taking the Chargers.
Oh,
I mean, I don't believe this Denver defense is the best defense in the NFL anymore. They are beatable. They bleed. And I don't trust the Denver offense. I trust John Harbaugh more than I trust the Denver Broncos. I mean, think about it this way. John Harbaugh,
Denver's
Play-
12.5-point favorites. Give me Denver.
12.5. What's going on that I don't know about? Hold on. What is there an injury bug going around in?
Well, what
in
do
LA?
what do the Chargers have to play for? Click them. If they win, what do they get? I don't think they get anything.
They get
Move up-
to
They get to play the Broncos
three seed.
again.
They seeding, but I mean, hold
But that's
on. Here.
if Buffalo. Who's
12 and
Buffalo?
a half. Hold on. 12. Hold on. Let me look at something here.
Hold
12
on,
and a half
hold on.
point favorites? Somebody's got to. Herbert's got to be out. Like,
Well, that's what I mean. He's been injured, and
so I mean, it's
Yeah, give me
backup
Denver.
lineman, backup receiver, backup safety, backup DB were out last week. I mean, what? So because they lost to Houston, I guess they're thinking they're going to lose to Denver. I mean, I think I'll put it this way. I think it's far more likely that they beat Denver than it is Harbaugh loses back-to-back games.
he already did this week.
I know that's what he did this year already in weeks 4 and 5. So
Yeah.
for him to do it twice in one season,
Give me
I-
Denver.
I'm just-
I
I
still like Denver in this one.
I'm playing the odds here. I'm taking the Chargers.
I took Denver already.
All right.
Yep.
Denver
Yeah,
gets it. Denver's locking up the 1 seed. Arizona at LA. LA, I think, wins that game. Let's see. If they lose, I think they set their starters. Actually, I think Arizona wins that game because they're going to sit their starters. They can't go up or down, really. So I think they sit their starters.
Might as well.
If they do, then yeah, give me the Cardinals. If not, give me LA.
All right. Kansas City at Las Vegas. I'm still going to take KC. Raiders
Yeah,
just
Vegas.
lost the Tank Bowl.
I don't think that they're really trying to win anything right now. I don't know what Geno Smith looks like.
Well, and they've placed Crosby on IR too. Did you see
Yeah.
that video that came out of him
Yeah.
playing basketball?
Yep.
Kind of like a big FU. Yeah.
Which is
Mhm.
stupid, bro. Just sit, dude. You're already getting paid. Like,
Some people
Just
love the game,
sit.
man. Some people love the game.
everybody loves the game. But it's
Some-
like,
But some
you're-
people
what-
love it that much more.
there's nothing to play for. You really want to lose anyway, and you just need to shore up yourself so you're healthy all of next season because
Yeah.
he needs to get surgery. The quicker he gets it done, the better. I don't know.
So Philly has nothing to play for here. They sit their starters here.
I still think Kenny Pickett. They still win with Kenny Pickett.
I
Jalen
think they
Hurts
win
is-
with-
Honestly, I think the Eagles
Hold
will
on.
still
Hold
win
on.
with
I
their
don't think
backups.
I don't think Philly wins with Kenny Pickett, Will Shipley, and I don't even know who their starting receiver would be. Like they're gonna have all their starters out. Like they're gonna start all their second stringers across the board. You know. But we can put them down for a win. It doesn't matter. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. God, I
excited.
You
hate
want to know what the
this.
line is here?
It's got to be Pittsburgh minus 4.5. Really?
Way off. You're like 8 whole points off, my guy,
What? They got Baltimore winning this game?
by 3.5.
Bro, they don't know about playoff Lamar, apparently.
Wait, is he playing?
Oh,
I
would
think so.
assume
I would assume he was almost able to play last week.
I'm actually going to go ahead. If this is 3.5, dude, I'll take the Steelers plus 3.5 all day at home.
Oh, all day. I think Steelers win this game.
I mean, that's the side I was leaning to as well. So.
Adult?
I hope so. That would be great. Give me the Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers plus 150 plus 3.5. Yeah.
I mean, I would love to see Baltimore win this game because I would love to see Lamar play good in a high pressure situation. Just nothing he's ever done leads me to believe he will do that. So I got to take Pittsburgh, which means, ladies and gentlemen, these are our playoffs. You have Denver and San Francisco as the 1 seeds. You have Green Bay headed to Chicago for an
Hell yeah.
NFC North black and blue playoff game. I'm going to ride with the Packers coming off 2 weeks rest for the quarterback. I'm riding with the Packers. It's just
No chance.
you guys don't know about this yet. You guys don't really pay attention to the NFC North. But when this game arises, the Bears always end up getting their hearts shattered. It's just how this goes.
Nah, dude. No, it's new Bears.
It's not new Bears.
Ben Johnson's the Ben Johnson Bears.
This is
And,
just Matt Nagy reimagined.
Jordan Love. The Packers are just too beat up.
But they'll be healthy.
Um,
That's the thing. By then they'll be healthy. This is 2.5 weeks. from now.
I'm taking the Bears. I think they lose early, but I don't think they lose this one.
All right. LA at Philly.
I really want to take LA. I think LA
Rematch.
wins.
This is an NFC championship.
LA should have
of
won the last time
year.
they played.
What do you think, boys?
I'm taking LA.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
All right. Seattle at
Seahawks.
Carolina. This is going to be a
Yeah.
Seattle beatdown, sweeping the Panthers. All right, now we got Chargers at Patriots. I'm taking the Chargers.
I'm taking the Patriots.
But the Patriots, I don't believe it. I do not believe they can beat good teams. I just don't. They have shown me absolutely nothing other than beating a division rival that they can win any sort of good game. Like their best win, in my opinion, is either Buffalo or Baltimore, and Baltimore is not even going to make the playoffs. Buffalo is a division rival, so that doesn't even really. I mean, it does count as a win, but like not a good win in my opinion. And then, other than that, you have the Buccaneers when Cade Otton was their only option. Atlanta by 1 point. They
I don't know, man. You're not giving them enough credit. You're not giving them enough credit.
I mean, they lost to the Raiders. They lost to the Steelers. And their combined strength of schedule for this season is -4. So on average, teams they play are 4 wins below 500 on average. That is by far and away the easiest schedule of any team this season. I
Okay,
think the
well,
next closest is -2.
that they don't take that into account whenever they're going into the playoffs. They take the record into account, and I mean,
No, I agree.
whether or not they were
seemingly.
easy games, quote unquote, they still won them. You know,
I
I'm taking
mean,
the Chargers.
if I beat up on 105-year-olds and then have to fight a 30-year-old man, am I ready for that fight? No.
yes,
Dog goes, yes, you've been prepared.
absolutely.
All right, Bills at Jags. I'm taking Jags, man. T-Law for MVP.
This
Um,
Bills team just looks so
gonna be a fun
bad
game.
right now.
That's gonna be
So
a fun
my-
game. I'm excited.
My thing with the Jags, let me pull up the stat here. They're not there. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up. I think it's going to come down to one thing and one thing only. And this is going to be kind of hotly contested because, the Josh Allen has no help train's kind of gotten derailed this year. Yeah, no, I'm going to go ahead and take the Jags by a million.
Okay.
When the Bills and James Cook can't get going, the Bills have struggled this season heavily.
Oh, I know.
James
James
Cook
Cook did not have a
that-
great game against the Eagles, and
Yeah,
look at
James
what
Cook-
happened.
You know what the number one rushing defense in the NFL is? The Jacksonville Jaguars. I think they are custom built to stop this version of this
They
Bills
are.
team.
They
And
are,
so,
they are first in yards allowed per game at 86.
yeah. Give me
I mean,
Give
I'm leaning
me the Jags.
right now.
Texans
Yeah.
at Steelers. Give me the
I'm taking
Texans.
the Texans.
Yeah. Yeah, Texans in Pittsburgh.
All
I'd
right,
love
now
to see that.
now we got some games. Now we got some games. These
Yeah,
would be-
Get the Chargers out of here,
we got
dude.
3 different division matchups.
Oh,
here.
dude, this would be such a good divisional weekend. I'd be so hyped for this. All right. All right. We'll
Get
start
the
with
Chargers.
LA.
Okay.
Hold on. We'll start with LA at San Francisco.
Give me San Francisco.
I'm taking LA. I'm gonna let Brenner be the. I
I'm
want him to be
taking
the
San
tiebreaker.
Fran. I think
Alright.
San Fran. Their offense is just
I know
unstoppable.
you changed your views on him. I know.
I have, dude. The offense for San Francisco just showed like the Bears defense isn't top 10
you
by
know,
any
they're-
means,
no,
but
they're
it's
like a
top
mid-
20.
They're like a mid tier.
Yeah, they're a mid-tier defense, but literally just ran through them. Butter. San Francisco. If San Francisco's offense plays like this, they're winning the Super Bowl.
If Brock Purdy plays like this,
Oh my God, seriously, dude,
they're winning.
he is playing out of
Shout
his
out!
mind
I
right
picked him up off the waivers 3 weeks ago, and I played him in my championship matchup, and he had definitely helped me win.
now. Yeah, dude, seriously. All right, Seattle at Chicago. I'm taking.
This is
I'm,
where I take Seattle.
I'm taking Seattle here on the road. I'm taking Seattle.
I don't know which way Dalton's leaning. Seattle's a road team. They've been a road.
Yeah. I'll take Seattle in this one.
All right. So, Bolts at Broncos.
Get
Broncos
the Chargers
win
out
this
of
one.
here. Yeah, get the
Broncos
Chargers
win.
out of
Yep.
here.
I'm on.
Yep.
I'm on board. We all three
Yep.
agree.
When they split, I think the home team wins the rubber match most of the time.
Okay.
This would be. I
This
would
one,
be
I'm
so hyped
confused.
for this
I don't
game.
even know.
Oh
I don't
my
even know which way to go
So-
here.
So like 5 years ago, if you'd have told me Texans were playing the Jaguars, I'd be like, oh, another Thursday night football game. I am so excited for these fan bases that like they're good now. Like I would be so. This would be my game of the week, dude. I would be so hyped for this game. CJ Stroud isn't like a Josh Allen. He isn't like that style of player, but he's more of a game manager. He's more of a Purdy. He's more of a don't drive the bus into a ditch. And he's made the playoffs 3 straight seasons. Like he's winning. He's good enough to win football games with. And this defense, man, D'Amico Ryans has got this defense at championship level play. I don't know if their run game has enough to win in the postseason, but I think that defense has enough to beat the Jaguars. I'm taking the Texans.
I don't know, man. I like the Jags at home. Liam Cohen is some sort of alien who was sent from another world and is coaching, this
ass off?
Jags. Dude, this is exactly what I was saying. I was saying this last year about the Jags, and also about the Panthers. Like they are a good team. They just don't have a good coach behind the wheel.
Yeah.
In
the NFL, coaching is in the NFL of all the 4 major sports. Coaching is the most important, like comparatively to basketball, to
Imagine
baseball.
being a baseball coach. You don't do anything.
you set the lineup. You sub out the pitcher when he sucks. But football is the most important coaching aspect. But because of that, I'm taking the Texans because I feel like
Give me the
defense-
Jags. I want the Jags. Spoon, you be the tiebreaker.
Yeah, I don't like this. Because my big question, looking at this game, is this Jags offense good enough to put up points on the Texans? Because I'm going to tell you right now, the Jags defense is definitely good enough to stop the Texans from scoring. I know that.
Man, I don't trust
But-
anybody
but-
to
but
score
dude-
on the Texans. I mean,
but that's where I'm at. Like,
I
do
will. I
trust-
will say
do I
the
trust
last
Trevor
time.
Lawrence enough?
I will say the last time they played in Jacksonville, Houston lost 29-36.
Yeah.
I just believe this Texans team is. I mean, I can't. They're top 15
First time-
offense, and they're
first time-
the number 1 defense.
First time they played, Jags won 10-17.
Yep.
Give me the Texans.
Texans.
Ooh.
All right. So we got our AFC and NFC divisional, NFC and AFC championship games. I almost said divisional matchups. Seahawks at Niners. I mean, so here's my thing. It's really hard to beat a team twice in one season. It actually gets easier to beat a team 3 times in one season. It's weird. Like when you look at the stats, like a team that sweeps a team in the regular season and then meets them in the playoffs, they almost always sweep the team 3-0. Almost always. And so if I think Seattle gets beat by the Niners twice in the regular season, I kind of gotta lean with the odds of a sweep happening, and I'm gonna go Niners.
I don't know.
I'm going Seahawks. I'll let Dalton be the tiebreaker here.
I like the Seahawks. I just feel like they are. I don't know, man. They're both offenses are incredibly explosive, but JSN.
Well, but that's the thing. Like the Niners aren't like a big play down the field. Like Christian McCaffrey just had his first run over 25 yards all season this week. Like they are a grinded out, keep the ball away, and just methodically march down the field and beat the other team into oblivion. Like that's who this 49ers team is. And this Seahawks team, they've been good, but like 2 weeks ago they struggled against the Colts. They beat up on the Panthers. They edged out the Rams in that game of the year candidate in overtime. They beat up on the Falcons. They beat up on the Vikings. Beat up on the Titans. But those are 3 non-playoff teams. But then they lost to the Rams. Beat up on the Cardinals. Beat up on the Commanders. 2 more non-playoff teams. They did beat the Texans, which I believe is their most impressive win.
And then go back another game, one more game,
to Jacksonville, where they beat the Jaguars. But that was before the Jaguars got hot. That was before the Jaguars figured out who they were. Jacksonville was losing games at that point. Jacksonville lost to them, the Rams, and Cincinnati early in the season. So, grain of salt. But I have a hard time believing. I mean, this San Francisco team, since the bye, 37 points, 48 points, 42 points. They've punted twice. And even going back before that, they won 3 games going into the bye week. They went into Cleveland and put up 26 points. We know how good that defense is at home. They went into Cleveland and put up 26. They beat the Panthers 20-9. They beat up on the Cardinals 41-22, which isn't that impressive of a win in my opinion. They did lose to the Rams, division opponent. They beat up on the Giants. Not that impressive. They did lose to Houston, which great defense. And I think we'll have a better feel for this matchup after this week. I really do. I think we'll know for sure what happens in this game after this week. So, Dalt, where are you going?
I'm going Seahawks.
Seahawks. All right.
Mostly because I just don't want to see San Francisco in the Super Bowl again.
Really?
Well, as a Cowboys fan, no.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have that thing going on.
I can't.
Okay.
They need no more Super Bowls. If I'm choosing between Seattle and San Francisco, I'm choosing Seattle.
All right. Well, then we have the AFC matchup, and I have said all along that I think Houston can make the Super Bowl as long as they don't have to go through Denver.
Give me the under in this game.
And I am going to change my narrative after the past few weeks, seeing what Denver's defense has become. I'm taking Houston anyways. I don't think there's I believe in 2 things. 1, quarterbacks win you games. And 2, defense wins you championships. A quarterback will win you a game. They will win you a game outright. But a defense will win you a championship. And I don't trust either of these quarterbacks an awful too much. But I know for a fact Denver. I should say this. I don't believe Sean Payton will get the job done against DeMeco Ryans. That's what I think. I think DeMeco Ryans will show up and ball out with his defense and beat DeMeco Ryans. And That's just that. That's where I put my faith.
Yeah, I like Houston in this one.
There you go.
Spoon, what are your thoughts? I'm so interested in hearing your thoughts.
I was
Even
going to
giving-
say that both of these teams are pretty much like super identical. For the
very similar
For
teams.
the last 2 months, we've seen both of these teams win games by like 3 points, 4 points, like a touchdown, just barely edging off all these teams. So this is, I mean, I don't fully trust either quarterback. The
I don't
only thing
either.
I can trust is the defenses.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not wrong. Denver did just give up 34 to the Jags. That
Well,
was kind of embarrassing.
Denver thing for me, since their bye week, they gave up 26 to the Commanders, 17 to the worst team in the NFL and the Raiders.
Worst offense in the NFL.
Yeah.
And the Raiders.
26 to the Packers, 34 to the Jags, and 13 to the division rival Chiefs, which are playing their second string quarterback. And you said you didn't watch that game, Spoon, but when you watch that game, they were moving the ball pretty easily.
Isn't that their third string quarterback?
I
That
don't
is
know,
their third string because Gardner Minshew tore his ACL as well.
but they were moving the ball pretty well, but they were turning the ball over, and then they were getting stuffed in the red zone or just beyond the red zone, right outside of field goal range. So the Denver defense just didn't blow me away. The score is not indicative of how the game went, in my opinion. One, I don't believe it was as close as the score makes it look, and two, I don't believe that Kansas City's offense was just steamrolled the way it makes it look. I believe that when you watch this game, it looked more like a 30-17 game, not a 20-13 game.
If I had to pick a side, I would probably put a slight lean on the Texans. But dude, this is a coin flip. This is 100%
Yeah.
a coin flip.
Yeah, I could see this being an even. That dude, the NFL would love nothing more than to have that matchup right there.
Yeah.
So then now we have Houston and Seattle playing in San Francisco. That's another thing we didn't factor into this game right here that I've been thinking about a lot is San Francisco will be one game away
Yeah,
from
just
playing
playing at
a
home.
Super Bowl in their home stadium. That's a huge thing. But Houston playing the Seahawks.
I would take the Seahawks here.
Really?
I would.
I cannot describe to you how this Texans team is literally built to run down the Seahawks team.
I have no idea.
I really believe that.
Honestly, I think for me, we're a little we're a little too far out. I don't know if I could even make an accurate pick on this game.
So here's why I say that. Here's why I say that. The teams that do the best against the Seahawks are script teams. And what I mean by that is their quarterback runs the script perfectly and they play efficient, they're not MVP level players. They let the coaches win the game for them. Okay, that's who has put up the most points against the Hawks. Baker and the Bucks, and they ran their game plan and they dominated. That's the blueprint. Like, just run your game plan like that, and you can put up 38 on the Hawks. The Rams, who did the same thing, they're just running their offense. They're not going Superman. They're not doing crazy catches left and right. They're running the football. They're establishing the run, running some play action off of that, taking shots when they can. Second short, they take their shots. They run the script well. The Titans, Tony Pollard, run the football, establish a script, keep your young quarterback safe. The Cardinals, that's a division game, so that doesn't get me as much. And then, the other two are division games. And then the Texans, who were, in my opinion, the Seahawks' most pivotal win, in which I think this is the rematch, and I'm going to go Texans because of that.
Spoon.
I already said the Seahawks.
Yeah, he said Seahawks.
It comes out of
That's
you.
right. Fuck.
So I guess what I'm saying here is this Super Bowl is indicative of the Broncos Seahawks Super Bowl from the first time around. This is the dominant defense, and this is the well-rounded team. And in that Super Bowl, it went 48-7. 42-8. It was 42-8 in that Super Bowl.
Who?
The Seahawks won that one because they were the dominant defense. I believe when a dominant defense.
So
meets a
you
dominant
think
offense,
so you think the Seahawks are only going to score, their
No. I was just that was an example as like
Gotcha.
a historical matchup where a dominant defense met a better rounded team. Like the team as a whole was more well rounded.
I don't know,
the
man.
defense was so dominant.
I just like Sam Darnold.
Oh, dude, I would
better.
love this for Sam.
Like, but it. Oh gosh.
But the thing is, Sam, we've established on the show, Sam struggles the most when he's under pressure. This Texas defense is going to have him in hell. I think they would not go another game. They would be so pissed off that they gave up almost 30 the first time.
Give me the Seahawks.
Hey, Seahawks are the Super Bowl champs. We think Seahawks are winning the Super Bowl.
That's so cute.
Isn't it? Isn't it a cute little animation? Little winner.
That's funny.
All right.
Wow.
Well, here it is. Screenshot it. Mock us. Make fun of us. Do
I'd
whatever you
rather,
want with it.
honestly, I'd be happier if the Bears won.
I would be in hell. If Ben Johnson takes the Bears and wins the Super Bowl in the first season he's there, oh my God, I would be in hell.
I'd be happier if the Bears or like the Bills won. I love it.
No,
Bills
dude,
or
neither
Jags.
of those teams are allowed to win.
Why?
So we talked about this. Me and Spoon talked about this. The Vikings were 0-4 in Super Bowls first. I get a Super Bowl first.
Yeah, but you
I've
weren't
suffered
back to
longer.
back to back to back.
No, but it
That's-
was 4 and 8 years.
okay, but still, I feel like 4 in a row is a tougher
I have
thing
20
to go
years.
through.
I have 20 years of being 0-4 on the Bills. I have 20 extra years of being 0-4 on the Bills. I get a Super Bowl first. That's how I feel about that.
You weren't even alive.
I don't even care. All right. Let's look at some MVP.
I was gonna say, here's my thing with the Super Bowl. Why is it like always played in California or Florida?
Because they want warm weather. They want warm weather.
Hey, go to Texas where they meet in the middle. That would be perfect.
Nobody wants to go to Texas though.
A lot of people do, actually.
No,
That's why
nobody
everybody's
goes.
moving
You know
here.
where I want to go on vacation? Texas.
Don't know why. It's a great spot.
Stop it.
It is a
Stop
great
it, you two. They say I want to go to the beach. I want to
Yeah.
go relax on
Underrated.
the beach.
Texas
Yeah,
is
you got-
underrated.
SoFi Stadium hosting their second Super Bowl in 5 years. Levi Stadium is holding their second one in 10 years.
Yep.
I mean, you got Atlanta, Georgia, but they're going to be.
That's only
hosted-
because that's a new
NBA.
stadium. Every new stadium gets a Super Bowl. Minnesota got the Super Bowl, and all anybody we could talk about was though this is the last time for another 30 years because this is frigid.
Yeah,
Like,
basically.
which I don't get.
But
fucking,
like New Orleans I feel like New Orleans always gets a Super Bowl like every day, like once
I
every
hate-
decade,
that's charity. That's charity. That's Katrina charity.
basically.
Yeah, I think
like
they
you,
have.
But like
They've
you look
hosted
at,
the most.
but I mean, you look at some of the top places. You got Florida. You got Hard Rock Stadium and Orange Bowl, which has hosted 11 Super Bowls total, and that's both in Miami, Florida. Now let's look at the ones in California. You got Pasadena with 5, San Diego Stadium with 3, so that's 8. Los
They want
Angeles,
warm,
10.
temperate climates with beaches. That's what they want.
Stanford Stadium even hosted a Super Bowl.
Mhm.
Jeez, that's 10.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. I want to talk
11,
MVP
12,
and a couple
13,
other things real
14.
quick. Current MVP odds according to FanDuel. Drake May is minus 320 after last night. Matthew Stafford's plus 250. Trevor Lawrence is plus 22,000 after that. So it kind of takes a huge jump after that. Like those guys aren't really like there's no real chance for anybody after that. So let's talk Stafford versus May real quick. Drake May has played absolute cupcake of a schedule. Matthew Stafford's had a very tough schedule, plays in the toughest division in the NFL. Stafford has, let's see. They have similar total yardages. Pardon me. Stafford does have 200 more passing yards, but May has 300 more rushing yards. So the total yards actually goes to May. May is a little bit better completion percentage, about 6%. Let's see. May does have 16 less yards per game on average passing. He is behind by 12 passing touchdowns, and they have the same number of interceptions. So May does have a better passer rating, though. So May's a little more dual threat, similar overall numbers. In my opinion, May has had a cakewalk of a schedule. Matthew Stafford has had a gauntlet of a schedule, and they have very similar numbers. I think this should be Matthew Stafford, no question.
Yeah.
I'm on the Matthew Stafford train here. Like, I mean, he's been doing it all year. And he has, I mean, look at some of his games that are out of conference that he plays, too. Like, they played the Texans. They played the Jags. They played the Ravens. They played the Eagles.
Yeah. Go look at Drake May's schedule. I dare
Bucks, Lions. Like, we're talking about this is not an easy schedule at all.
No, it's a gauntlet. It's a gauntlet of a schedule. It was an absolute gauntlet of a schedule, and they're 11-5. They are 2 wins behind the Patriots, but I don't believe you should be beat up because the Seahawks are a top team in the NFL and they put up 37 on you or 38 on you at home, and you were only able to pull up 37 points. Like, that's not fair. I don't think that should be held against you. Matthew Stafford still went down and delivered a touchdown right before that to give them the lead. His defense let them down. And
he just took the lead. Like, Drake May just took the lead because they beat up on the Jets. All right.
Yeah,
That's basically it.
Yeah, I can't.
Here's another thing. You're talking about schedules. You're talking about cupcakes. Look at the Patriots road games and look at the Rams.
Oh my God! Don't even, man.
Literally every single team.
Road games for the Patriots this season. Road game for the Patriots. Jets, easy win. Baltimore.
East Coast. Go ahead, keep going.
Okay. Cincinnati, no Joe Burrow.
Coast.
Tampa Bay
East Coast.
Anybody on the roster at that point. That was the Cade Otton game. The Titans, the Saints,
Central Time,
Buffalo.
Actually, I don't know if Nashville's in Central or East Coast or not, but still, that's right there on the cusp of it.
Yeah,
you said Saints. It's Central
at
Time.
Buffalo, good win.
East Coast.
And then at Miami, cakewalk.
East Coast.
So one tough game out of all of those.
Now look at the Rams. Literally, they just went to Atlanta. They did go to Seattle. Oh well, Arizona, Carolina. They went to Baltimore. They went to Philadelphia. They went to Tennessee. Like, these guys travel. The Rams have also traveled way more than the Patriots have. To add on to their gauntlet.
Well, but here, hold on. We'll just put it this way. Here, hold on. Let me just do this. Let me pull up the Rams this season. Okay. The Rams' strength of schedule is a 2.93. So on average, they're playing teams that are about 3 games over 500 any given week on average. The Patriots are playing a team that are 4 games under 500 any given week.
Almost
that's a 7-game swing in favor of the Patriots. Their SRS which is simple rating system. It's Pro Football Reference. It weighs schedule. It weighs offense. It weighs defense. It weighs EPA. It weighs everything. The Patriots are 7th in the league, and the Rams are the number 1 team in the league. And I'm not saying SRS is the end-all be-all. It's just a good measuring stick. The Rams are the number 1 offense, number 8 defense. The Patriots are the number 5 of both offense and defense. So, but with a cupcake of a schedule, they're 5th in both. I mean, I just can't put any real stock into this Patriots team. They don't. So because of that, what?
I hope they don't win it.
I mean, for that, I can't put stock in Drake May being the MVP. I don't believe he's the most valuable player. I think Matthew Stafford has been this season. Well, I personally think Christian McCaffrey has been personally.
Yeah, I didn't even take into account here either. Whenever I was looking at their schedules, the Rams played overseas this year too.
Yeah,
like, they've done so much traveling compared to this Patriots team. Like, I'm gonna cut them some slack there personally.
Yeah, no, I agree. So are we all on Matthew Stafford over Drake May here?
Yes, 100%.
All right.
I am.
Coach of the year. This is much more hotly contested. It's 3-headed race. Vrabel, Shanahan, Mike McDonald. Those are the three favorites of Vrabel and
Where
Shanahan.
the fuck is Liam Cohen?
Plus 1,200. He's double Mike McDonald, and Vrabel is plus 110. Shanahan's plus 150.
Mike McDonald?
The Seahawks head coach?
I'm not even thinking about him.
I mean, you literally just had them in the Super Bowl. Them winning the Super Bowl, and he's not in your coach of the year.
I mean, okay.
No,
so
Liam Cohen is.
So here's my thing. I'm looking at this.
It's not
and
coach
you
with the
can-
best
you
record.
can call me crazy all you want. I think Ben Johnson deserves it more than any.
Nah,
of these
dude.
guys.
He was
See,
so
so you're-
coach of the
no,
year.
no,
Coach of the
no.
year goes to the coach who had the least amount of expectation and achieved the most. So therefore, Vrabel should get it because the Patriots were not expected to be a good team, and they're going to be vying for the 1 seed.
I mean, most of us, but all three of us expected them to be good. Did we not? We
I
all had the
didn't.
Patriots.
I did.
We had the Patriots in the playoffs. I did.
Yeah.
Liam
I
Cohen.
thought you
Liam
did
Cohen
too.
is it, dude. Like, nobody was expecting the Jags to be anything but a mediocre.
And I
I mean,
definitely,
I don't disagree with that either. Like, I would take, but the thing is that we've seen what Mike Vrabel does. We know he's a good coach. We all
Yeah.
know he is.
Yeah.
We know Kyle Shanahan's a great coach. I don't know, man. I think Liam Cohen, like what Dalton said, and Ben Johnson are both kind of being undervalued here. At plus
So-
1,200, plus 2,500, like, I mean, everybody was high on Drake May.
So we had the
Everybody.
Jags at 8-9 and the Patriots at 10-7.
There you go.
I had, yeah. So
we had them as a playoff team, borderline playoff team.
we had both of them as borderline playoff teams. We had
Where do we have the
Bears
Bears?
8-9, so borderline playoff team.
Still
We
worse
had
than-
the Seahawks at 6-11. We had the Seahawks by far and away at the lowest.
So basically, what we're saying is that we're seeing right now that when it comes to the odds, Mike Vrabel and Kyle Shanahan are the top two favorites by a lot, and it should be the next three guys listed who should be at the top. It should be Mike McDonald, Liam Cohen, and Ben Johnson.
I think it should be.
That's
I think
basically
Mike
what we said.
McDonald should be the favorite. Liam Cohen should be 2. Vrabel at 3. Johnson at 4. Shanahan at 5.
I don't hate it.
You could
I
put
don't
Shanahan.
hate
I think the
it,
reason
but I still
the
think Ben
reason
Johnson took
Shanahan is so high right now, and this is something Dalton has brought up before that the 49ers do, is they're winning. They're missing their 2 best players. They're missing 2 all-pros right now, and they are winning football games. They're missing Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. They were out Kittle last week against the Bears. Still
Trent
were
Williams.
dominant. Like he is losing all-pro level talent and dominating regardless.
But
I
dude,
think
They're winning.
that's
They
why
were
he's-
winning with Mac Jones.
Okay, can
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
so
can I just
exactly.
list off their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins?
Yeah.
Besides the Bears, they beat a good team at home.
Yeah.
They beat the Colts, the Titans, the Browns, the Panthers, the Cardinals, the Giants, the Falcons. That's their
Where was that Browns game?
the Browns game was in
In
Cleveland.
Cleveland. We talked about this a little bit ago.
Good game.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
not trying to say I think Kyle Shanahan
should win it.
I'm just
You don't
looking
get to
at
do that.
their
Nope.
playing.
Nope. Every
Why?
time the Browns played home, they're like, "Oh, the Browns are a
Yeah,
good
we
team
just
at
talked
home.
about it earlier.
They're a little
about how
bit
it was a good
scary."
win.
So like,
I'm gonna say this.
I'm not saying
I'm
it
not-
wasn't a good win. They beat them by a few by more than what I expected them to, but I still fully expected the Niners to win that game.
yeah,
I-
but you would expect a closer game because
I will
of
say
the
that-
Browns
Maybe like a 10
defense.
Hold
point
on,
game.
hold on. I will say
It
No.
ended up being an
Shanahan-
18-point game.
Shanahan is in this race right now because he has taken subpar talent and played at a level in which we all agreed most likely will end up with the 1 seed, playing without their starting quarterback for half the season, playing without their best player on defense for most of the season, playing without their second best player on defense. All 3 of those players are Pro Bowl or all pro level talents, playing without Kittle in their most pivotal game of the year.
Brother, I'm just saying I'm looking at the games they've played and what they've won and who they've lost to. And I don't know how you can sit here and get on board. Like now I'm sitting here second guessing like, man, you have the 49ers going to the Super Bowl. I can't get on board with that.
Why not?
Look at it. Look at who they
Name
lost to. They lost to the Bucks.
They lost
They
to
beat the
MVP.
Falcons. They lost to the Texans. They beat the Giants. They lost to the Rams. They beat the Cardinals. It's like every time they play, they literally have a losing record against teams that are in the playoffs, or they have
But
a five. Actually, no, I think
you're
it's a
missing.
500 record.
You're missing a huge key part of that. You're missing a huge key part of this. Okay.
I get
since-
that they have injuries, but they're
No,
still
no. They were
beating
playing with
team
Mac
nobody.
Jones for most of those losses. With Mac Jones was where most of those losses were. They're playing with a huge upgrade at quarterback in Purdy, who has shown he's playing way better, and they just hosted the Bears, and like the offensive side of the ball rolled them. Like you can't tell me that this offense isn't a Super Bowl level offense right now, and that's without one of their best players in Kittle. I mean, they literally lost their number one wide receiver for the entire season and have put up a top 10 offense while playing with a backup quarterback for 10 weeks. Like, hold on. Let's see here. So they both started 8 games.
Whenever I'm looking at, like, they lost to the Jags whenever Brock Purdy was still playing.
They are 7-1 when Purdy plays, with wins over Chicago, in Indianapolis, putting up almost 50 points. Tennessee, no big deal. In Cleveland, putting up 26 points. That's a good win. Carolina, meh, but they are a playoff team. At Arizona,
Possibly.
meh, don't really care. They lost to Jacksonville 21-26, and at Seattle. So those are 5 good wins with Purdy,
You're
4 good
saying-
wins and 1 bad loss.
Whenever you're looking at it, and I'm counting 2 good wins, 3 good wins, maybe.
3. I just
Like, I don't
listed
think
them and
I
counted
don't.
them in real time.
But you're counting the Colts as a good win. They have Philip
They
Rivers
put
who
up
just came off
50
the
on the-
couch.
They put up
They just
50
came
on
off
the Colts.
couch.
They put up 50. I'm talking about
Okay.
the offense here. The offense. Put
I
up
don't trust the
50
Colts
on the
defense.
Colts.
I haven't trusted the Colts defense all year. It's their offense that has been winning them games. When
Yeah, no, I
Daniel
don't
Jones
disagree
was
with
healthy,
that.
their offense was what was winning them games. And now they have Philip Rivers who's sitting on the couch.
They beat
was.
They
They
beat
came
the
in,
Colts.
and
They
they
beat
beat
the
them.
Colts
Good
by
job.
12 more points than anybody, and one of only 2 teams to put up 30 on them all season. The Colts have given up 30 twice, once to a division rival, and the other was to San Francisco, who hung 48 on them. This is not normal for the Colts to be giving up this many points. So that's a good win. Putting up 48 in the NFL on any team is good, much less a playoff caliber team. So that's a good win.
Giving up
Chicago's
so-
a good win. Tennessee's not. Cleveland is. Jacksonville, not really, because they lost.
See,
And
but
then
how
Seattle.
can you sit here
That's
and tell
4
me that
good
a
wins.
3-9 Cleveland Browns team is a good win?
So
I-
can you
I-
please with this guy?
We've
We've
said
talked
over
all season about how the Browns
Right.
are a different team at
how
home.
the Browns defense plays better at home. They
No,
do
we have
play
said
better,
all
but
season
they're
the
not
Browns
a
are a-
different team at home. What's their home record?
Let's find out. Give me 2 seconds. Their home record, their defense gives up.
What's their home record though? I said their defense plays better at home. I didn't say that they're a great I didn't say that they're a great
Didn't they
team to play
Packers
at
at home
home.
this season?
Yeah, but beating them is
I don't
still
see the Packers.
an accomplishment.
Okay, dude. Let's look at all the teams that have beat the Browns at home.
Hold on, I don't see the Packers on here. Why don't
Bengals
I
beat
see
them
the
at home.
Packers?
Or no, sorry. Yeah, the Bengals beat them at home. The Vikings beat them at home.
Oh, okay, there it is.
The
there it is,
Ravens
there it is.
without. I'm pretty sure Lamar
the
Jackson
Raven
was out
the
of
Vikings game was overseas. The Vikings game was overseas.
Lamar Jackson was okay. Yep, you're right. It was.
So, but they beat the Packers
The
at
Titans
home.
beat them.
They
at
beat
home.
the Steelers at home. They lost by 3 to Buffalo at home. They did lose to Tennessee, which is a terrible loss. That was Shadur's first game, and it was kind of like, what are they going to do? It's not uncommon for a backup to win
their
their first
defense
game.
gave up 31 at home. So
Yeah,
now
yeah,
I'm sitting here
it's a
looking
bad
at
game.
now I'm looking at the Niners giving up scoring 26 on them at home. If the
Hold on,
Titans
hold on,
did
hold
it,
on.
why can't the Niners do it?
Hold on. Okay, they barely lost
my
to the
whole
Ravens
point-
at home.
listen, my whole
The
point of
Titans
this is
game
I
is
just
the
think that-
outlier, not the
I
rule here.
think
It's
that you
very
are
evident.
too high on this Niners team right now. I think you're really
Bro,
high. on
did
them.
you obviously didn't watch that Bears game.
Oh no, I did. I watched a little bit of it.
Bro, that's the best I've seen a team play in my life. I've never watched
Niners.
the Niners on that night was the best I've ever seen an offense perform in the NFL.
You do know where the Bears defense is ranked, right? Like where
16th.
they're at? No, they're in the bottom half. Like, yeah, they're in the 20 plus. They're 27th in yards given up per game. They're 21st in passing yards given up. They're 28th in rushing yards given up. They're 22nd in points. This is a bottom half defense.
Okay.
This Bears defense isn't that good.
Okay. Well, either way, I stand by what I said. That was still the most dominant I've ever
It
seen.
was
an
a fun
offense
game
look.
to watch. Like, don't get me wrong, it was cool. But this Bears defense isn't that great either. That's why I think the Bears are going to be out of the playoffs pretty quick. They might.
I'm just saying,
you might be right.
this
I have
Niners
them. I have them as a second round exit in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You're right though. They might end up getting beat by the Packers first round. They could.
This
That
Niners
defense
team,
isn't that good.
this Niners team has already went into Seattle and won a game. Let's not forget that.
You always
Okay.
say week one doesn't matter though.
I'm not saying it's the end all be all. It's a reason that I haven't even brought it up until now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to say that's the reason they're going to win, but that does matter. I'm not saying it's a reason for why they're going to win because they've obviously already beat them. Like, I'm not that stupid. That does happen. But let's look. So a loss to Jacksonville by 5 points with your backup quarterback without two of your best players on defense. You're figuring out how to win without those players. You beat
also
a division.
said that the
hold on.
Jags just got hot in the last 2 months.
This is week 4.
I know. That was more than 2 months ago. You said that this Jacksonville team just got hot.
Yeah, no, I didn't say it was a good loss. Can you guys hear me? My screen seems to be frozen.
You're good.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. It's back. It unfroze. So I'm saying that was a bad loss. Okay, wasn't a good loss. But then you go into LA and beat the Rams. So that's a great win. That I remember at the time we were all like, "Oh my god, that's crazy! They beat the Rams in LA." So then you go against the Bucks. MVP Baker at the time. Bucks are healthy. They're winning football games. You lose there. I'm not counting that as a bad loss. That was a good loss at the time. We all expected Tampa Bay to win that game. Playing with your backup quarterback, plenty of injuries. Then you beat Atlanta, who has been way up and down. Don't even know what to make of Atlanta right now. They've beaten the Rams. They've lost to the Panthers. Like, they got shut out by the Panthers. Like, I don't know what to make of Atlanta. Then you lose at Houston. That's a good loss to me. Houston's one of the best teams in the NFL. You go into New York. You beat them. Not really a really good win. We're only at 3 good wins. Not a good win. That's just a win. You lose to a division rival, LA Rams. I'm not considering that a bad loss. It's a loss, one you want to win, but you don't. At Arizona, don't count as a good win. Carolina, in your house, not a good win. At Cleveland, that's a good win. That's a hard place to go score points. We've admitted that's a hard place to go score points. The Packers
It's not a
lost
hard
there.
team to beat, though, but it's a tough team to score points against.
Yeah, and
But the Titans did it the following week. They put up 31.
The Titans are the outlier, not the rule. They are the exception. If you look at all the other games that we went through, that is an outlier game with a backup quarterback starting his first game, which is not uncommon for a backup to put up a ton of points in his first game starting. So they get their bye week, and then they beat up on the Titans. Not a good win. They hang 50 on the Colts. That's a good win. Then they beat the Bears. That's a good win. Like, this is a good team. And they're a healthy on offense good team. They're still beat up on defense. If they lose, it's going to be because somebody hangs 48, 50 points on them, which could happen. I'm not saying it can't happen. That could absolutely happen. Like, I expect this Seahawks game to be an absolute freaking shootout. I expect a 30 to 35 game.
All I'm saying, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of their last 8 wins, they only have 1 win against a team that's over 500. So just remember that.
That's fair. And like I said, it's their defense. Their defense is what's going to be their downfall in the end, in my opinion. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think Purdy's playing really good. I will
say this.
He plays good against bad defenses.
They have 3 wins over teams that are 500 or better.
Yeah, but whenever you're talking 12 wins, like it's It's not really
But-
great. That means you have.
but-
That means only 25% of your wins are of teams that are over 500.
No, I was saying out of the last 8 weeks.
Yeah, they have one.
No, 500
win.
or better. You
Yeah,
said
they
over
have
500.
They have
I said
one.
500
They have
or
one
better.
win of over a team that's over 500.
Yeah. I was
So
saying
you're
if you
talking about
change
you want to include the Colts because they're 8-8. I get it.
the Colts and the Panthers. Both 8-8.
Oh, yeah,
right
they're
now.
the Panthers are 8-8. Okay,
So-
you want to include them, sure.
I mean, the Panthers are a borderline playoff team. The Colts are a healthy quarterback away from being a playoff team. Like these are the Colts game. You can argue it all you want. Hanging 50 on any team is a good win. You can hang 50 on the Bengals and that's a good win. Like they didn't hang 50, they hang 48, but still, you get what I'm saying. Let's move on here. We got hella hung up on the coach of the year and we got dragged into that. That was fun. I love getting off track like that. Offensive player of the year, JSN, Christian McCaffrey, the two favorites right now. JSN's favored by minus 380. Christian McCaffrey's plus 380, and then Puka Nakua's plus 1400. I wanted to bring up real quick towards the end of the show here. We're pretty deep. Here are the stats between these two guys, and I don't get it. So total yards, Puka Nakua has 1,720 total yards and 10 touchdowns, 230 fantasy points. Okay. Jackson Smith-Njigba has a total of 1,737 points, a 17-yard difference with the same exact number of targets and 10 touchdowns. So I don't get. I'm not saying that Puka should be favored here, but I don't understand why it's a 1,700 point difference where JSN's at minus 380 and Puka's at plus 1,400. I do not get that when they have almost identical stats. I think Christian McCaffrey should be minus 1,000 for this because when he has been on the field for the 49ers, they are unstoppable, unbeatable when he is on the field for them. So, I mean, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know.
No, you're not crazy.
Okay.
I think MVP is honestly just a quarterback award, and then
Yeah, it is. But I'm talking offensive player of the year right now.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
I was gonna say offensive player of the year is just like I don't know why it doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Yeah,
I mean, realistically, the more I look at it, I mean, I want to lean more towards Christian McCaffrey here.
yeah, it is
either-
McCaffrey. Like I don't understand it. It's
Either
McCaffrey.
one of them.
Like McCaffrey has 300 more total yards. He's been playing with Mac Jones for half the year. Like, what? Like he's the only. Like if you take McCaffrey off this Niners team, they probably maybe at best go 500 while Purdy's out, and they have an extra 3 losses, and they're not anywhere near contention for the 1 seed. Like I just don't understand it. Like he is the best offensive player.
I was just looking. I mean, I'm pretty sure he has 10 touchdowns too, just like JSN. But I mean, look at
McCaffrey has 7 receiving touchdowns and
So
10. He has 17 total
17.
touchdowns, almost
More-
2,000.
more
He has-
total yards.
He has over 2,000 all-purpose yards already, and could go for 1,000 and 1,000 while being on potentially the 1 seed in the NFC. Like what? Like I don't understand. It makes me so upset.
This, now that I think about it, it's probably
Losing you.
Yeah, we're losing your voice here. You were
Did
cutting out.
hear me?
I think he said because because JSN is on the 1 seed currently in the NFC and the best offensive player on the 1 seed.
I think it's
that-
probably going to come down to this game this week more than likely. Whoever has the better game, like if JSN makes a big
I think
difference and they win, then he probably wins
Unfortunately,
it.
I think it's whoever wins the game. I think Christian McCaffrey could have 120 receiving yards and 100 rushing yards and go for 100 and 100, and JSN could have 100 yards and win the game, and JSN would still get it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's the difference right now is that JSN's in the 1 seed. Like that shouldn't even matter at all. And that's the only difference in JSN's favor.
Ooh, I want to go to the next award so bad.
All right.
But yeah,
comeback player of the year?
Yes.
That's the next one I get. Okay. I mean,
'Cause I
that's
know
PMC, hands down.
I want to say, dude, I really want to pick Trevor Lawrence for this one after the season that he's had.
Oh, you got me?
Yeah, can you
Yep.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. My screen's frozen, so I
Yeah, your
apologize.
screen's frozen.
But
I
anyways,
mean,
continue what you're saying.
I was gonna say I really want to go with. I think you could argue that Christian McCaffrey should be the offensive player of the year. Then the comeback player of the year should go to Trevor Lawrence.
Nah, dude.
I think
Christian
after the season that
McCaffrey.
he's had,
After the season he's had, we just talked about how
Yeah, but
McCaffrey
we-
should be offensive player of the year and probably should be MVP. I mean, don't get me wrong, T-Law's having a good season, but he's like,
but I expected this.
he
from
doesn't
Christian
have
McCaffrey. I did
4,000 yards.
not-
He doesn't have 4,000
He
yards
probably- I
yet. He
think he
doesn't
will.
have 30 touchdowns, and he's got over 10. He's got double-digit interceptions. He would have to have a great game on Sunday to crack 4,000, and he would have to have an unreal game to get 4,000 and 30 touchdowns. And McCaffrey's already at like a notch above that. This award should go to McCaffrey. And the odds are at minus 2,500 for McCaffrey. T-Law is second. He's plus 1,000. So I'm not saying he's not like right up there, but it should go to McCaffrey. You know what is a no-brainer though?
What?
The defensive player
The
of the year.
defensive
Myles
player
Garrett.
of the year award.
Myles Garrett. He's minus 20,000.
Yeah,
Minus
I think
20,000.
he's got that one locked up.
You would have to bet $20,000 to make $100. $20,000 to make $100. Could you imagine? I mean, it's the safest bet in all of sports. Like you should, if you have $1 million, go put $1 million on it. You make a couple thousand. Well, actually, you'd make $500 for every 100,000. So you'd make $10,000 if you put $1 million on it. Anybody want to loan me $1 million?
No.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Cool. It actually probably only cover the interest on the loan, really. Like that's the sad part. Is it probably wouldn't even cover the interest on it. It'd probably be $50,000 in interest on $1 million loan at least. If not, and that would only be no, that would be, I don't know what it would be. It'd be like 8% on $1 million loan at least. I don't know.
Don't know.
Anyways, AP Offensive Rookie of the Year, 2-horse race, Tet McMillan, Tyler Shuck. I think it goes to Tet personally because I think he's the best weapon on his offense, and it's a lot easier to look and be more flashy as a quarterback. Like you can get more credit as a quarterback for wins. And I think Tet McMillan has been a driving force behind the Panthers. And for that reason, I think that Shuck is a second place finisher in this race.
You know, Mika Ibuka still has more receiving yards than Ted McMillan.
Tet McMillan, that's crazy.
I just wanted to say that he does.
Yeah.
Now McMillan still has a touchdown more than Ibuka, but that's how close they are. That's why the odds.
Yeah, Tet is the driving force of a playoff team, and Ibuka has been up and down, off to an unreal start to start the season. If he could have kept, he was on pace with JSN to start the season.
Hold on a second. No, you're good. Keep talking. I'm just.
Oh, I that's all I had to say.
I'm looking at something.
Gene T's plus 22,000, Darts plus 2,200.
Yeah.
Travion Henderson's plus 1,300. Cam Ward plus 40,000. $100 wins you 40 racks.
Yeah, well, he will not win it.
I mean, neither one of these guys are. I was already leaning this way. I think the person that deserves it is Travion Henderson, but
Really?
he has more total yards and more total touchdowns than both Ibuka and Ted McMillan. And he's on a very good playoff team.
My thing with
you're
that
cutting
though
out.
is it's the Jameer. Did I lose you?
No, your screen froze, but I can still hear you.
Yeah, you can still hear me. The Travion Henderson thing, it's the Jameer Gibbs effect. He is so good because he is not the focal point of the offense. The defense isn't trying to stop him. They're trying to stop everybody. He is benefiting from them. If you threw Travion Henderson in Gene T's position, he would be doing worse than Gene T is doing currently. Does that make sense? Like it is luck of the draw that he got put on the offense that he's in. He's RB 1A, 1B, however you want to look at it, and he is, the third option on the. I would say Hunter Henry is definitely number one, and then either him or Ramondre is number two, and your quarterback's in the MVP race, which I don't think all that deservedly, but that's a different story. So I just don't think he can win it because of that. There's all those factors against him to win it. He's still having a really good year, but it's the same reason Jameer Gibbs is never in the Offensive Player of the Year category, because he has Montgomery to lighten the load. He has Amon-Ra St. Brown to lighten the load. It's that situation for Henderson.
Well,
and I do believe he's an explosive
playmaker. Looking
playmaker.
at Carolina, you're talking about that. Carolina's a lot of
Yeah, we're
losing you.
losing you. We're losing
hear
you
me?
again. Yeah.
Hear me now? Okay. You
Yep.
do understand. You're talking about Ted McMillan being the driving force of the Carolina
Yeah.
offense. I mean, for a while, it was all the rushing. It was all Rico Dowdle and
Yeah, there was a good game stretch, but when they've turned it on here and gotten good in the back half of the season, in my opinion, they've run the offense through him. And I mean, sure, if you want to say Rico Dowdle is the driving force behind the Panthers' success, I'm not gonna throw a fit about it.
was.
I'm not gonna throw a fit about it. I genuinely believe that if you got to pick between Ted McMillan and Rico Dowdle, we both know who you would pick.
Oh, moving forward, yeah.
Exactly. That's my point. He is the engine. He is the star of their offense. If you had to pick between one. And I'm not saying, but you can't say that about Henderson. Henderson's not the star in New England. He's not the driving force in New England. Ibuka was the only other one that was close whenever Mike Evans went out. And then Tyler Shuck. It's easy to be the star of the offense when you're the quarterback. Like it's obvious. You're touching the ball every play. So for that reason, I think that's why Ted McMillan's in the lead here, and why I would vote for him. If anybody that after, honest to God, I hate that I'm even saying this because I don't like him. I think the rookie of the year would have gone to Cam Skattebo. 100% would have gone to Cam Skattebo, and I still think it probably should. He was the best offensive rookie this year when he was healthy.
Yeah, I love
The Giants were winning football games and doing good when he was getting the rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still can't. I can't get on board with Ted. I still can't.
That's fine. I'm not mad at you for it.
He's only had 50 or more receiving yards once in the last 5 games.
That's fair. He's getting that coverage now. He's got to learn how to win. He's got to learn how to win against that double coverage. It's hard. It's the NFL, man. Everybody has bad seasons.
I don't
Everybody
disagree
has
with the
bad
Cam
games.
Skattebo thing.
Yeah, Cam Skattebo. You know what? I'm doing that anyways. I'm not even a fan of Skattebo. I think he's a little bit of a. Everybody loves him because he's got like the weird, I eat crayons vibes, and I hate that. I hate that. I don't like that. But I do believe he should be offensive rookie of the year because box scores be damned and total number of games be damned. When he was on the field for the Giants were 3 times as good as they currently are. At least. So, at me if you want. Cam Skattebo, OPOY. Oh, sorry. ORPOY. But, all right. The defensive rookie of the year, the Browns rookie linebacker, and James Pierce Jr. and Nick Emanuari are the only 3, and Carson's minus 750. So don't really think that's going to change. Anything else you guys want to say or talk about real quick?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, that's the video. We got week 18. Fingers crossed it. It's a good week. We get another game of the year candidate. We've been spoiled this year. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
I am going to try to close all my tabs because I think that's what's slowing my computer down and causing it to freeze so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's taken forever. Yeah, Chrome's not responding now. So I might lose. I'll hop back in the studio if it kicks me out.
Word.